Hi, welcome. Thank you for being just a minute early. We'll start in just about a minute. Um, in the chat, can you put first, can you hear me? Put a plus if you can hear me. Good. Okay, so I got one yes. And hopefully you can see me. Good. I got a professional camera. Good, I see the yeses. I got it for the first time doing it with a real camera, not my own camera. Perfect. So it's just about 8. So welcome to the session on self-compassion, which is the highest form of service. And I hope that throughout these meditations, you get the sense that you're really doing the most important work as you're doing self-compassion. And I think some more people will come gradually, but if you don't mind just for a moment, turning on your camera and let's just do a smile and a wave to each other. It's just so nice to see a group of people about to meditate. Just send each other a hi, and maybe you see a few people and maybe think or say out loud, may you be happy. So I'll just send a few may you be happies too to some of you.
May be happy.
That's very nice. And maybe if you're unmuted, just mute yourself, but we can still feel the good vibes. It's wonderful. Thank you. It's so good to say hi. And I know we're all in different places. Many are in New York City, but we're kind of all over. So if you're just coming in, make sure you're on mute and we will start. So welcome to the second Wednesday night Compassion Sangha. We'll try to do this every week, and it's just meant to be regular support for your practice. Or maybe you just meditate once a week, but you would have done it here, so you'd have meditated once a week, and it's so much better than not meditating. As I mentioned, today's theme is self-compassion, and I want to start with a poem to really help us ease into it. So you can just close your eyes and enjoy. This is by John Wellwood. It's short. It's called Forget About Enlightenment. Sit down wherever you are and listen to the wind singing in your veins. Feel the love, feel the longing, the fear in your bones. Open your heart to who you are right now, not who you would like to be, not the saint you are striving to become, but the being right here before you, inside you, all around you. All of you is holy. You are already more than whatever you can know. So with that, I'll ring our bell and formally start our practice. A little poem to kind of warm us up for some self-acceptance. And we'll follow the advice of this poem. The listen to the wind singing in your veins, the feel the fear in your bones, feel the love. And the first practice we'll do is connecting to yourself, to the way you are right now. And it will be a breath and body meditation. Then we'll take a 1-minute break, come back, and then we'll do a heart self-compassion practice. Although they're both self-compassion practices. So find a comfortable seat for your meditation. I recommend you lean back against something. Let your back be fully supported. And as you move into stillness, sit in a conscious way with dignity in your body. Seeing what it's like to sit as an act of self-friendliness. And with your eyes closed, let your breath settle into its own natural pace. And as you're sitting here, just begin to witness the breath as it moves through your body. Your rhythm, your cadence. Putting aside the complexity of the mind, and for a moment, just feeling the simplicity of the breath as it enters your nose, or your throat, or your chest. And now we'll connect to the body. So consciously feel the forehead and let the forehead relax. Now imagine you can send compassion right to your forehead, sending warmth, sending compassion, gratitude to this part of your body. Let the forehead soften as it receives this compassion. And go ahead and soften the eyebrows. Soften the little muscles around your eyes. Release the jaw. Relax the cheeks. Nothing to do, nothing to express right now. Can you soften even the skin on your face? And imagine sending compassion to your whole face. What would that feel like? Your face as it is, whatever expression you have. And feel into the neck and the throat. Imagine you could relax this part of the body. Sending some compassion there, where we always tighten when we have stress. And release the shoulders, inside and out. Soften the upper back. Soften the collarbones. Relax the chest. And send your warmth, send your compassion to the shoulders, back, and chest. Some friendliness to the body. And relax the left arm and the right arm. Feel the hands and the palms. Feel all the sensations in your fingertips. Sending compassion to your arms and hands for all they do for you. And release the rib cage. Soften the belly. Relax the hips. And relax the left leg and the right leg. What would it be like to send compassion to this whole lower part of the body? Send your compassionate awareness there, wrapping your legs and your hips and your feet in compassion in a kind of warm caress of your awareness. And now feel your whole body. Feel its warmth. Feel its aliveness. Understanding that it too suffers. It has its own rhythms, its own sensations, its own timing. And send compassion to your whole body, inside and out. Feeling your whole body in your own compassionate awareness. And now thank yourself for having done this first practice of self-friendliness, awareness, and relaxation. You will hear the sound of a bell, listen to its sound, and when you can no longer hear it, begin to open your eyes. So that was our first part of the practice, kind of to warm us up, to get us in our bodies. How did that go? You can just use the chat as a discussion space, even if it's just a word. Just want to give you a little break between meditations because I know it can be hard to meditate for 25 minutes in a row. As I look at your responses, relaxing, well, peaceful, good. Could you feel that compassion for the body? Tingly, that's good. If it's tingly, you're paying attention to the body. Release, hard at first, but then good. It can be hard to get into practice, yeah. Good. Let's just take 1, 4, 7, 8 breath together. So one deep breath, I'll count. So we'll inhale for 4, we'll hold the breath for 7, and then through the mouth, we'll inhale for 8, like through a straw. So just once. Taking the deepest breath you've taken all day, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale through the mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's nice to take one deep collective breath. Since we're about to do a compassion meditation, I'll just mention one of the earliest studies on compassion. That's also one of my favorites. This is from 1995. And it's that 5 minutes of compassion boosts the immune system for an hour, whereas 5 minutes of anger, including anger at yourself, dampens the immune system for 5 hours. So we'll do more than 5 minutes of compassion meditation, and hopefully it will have this exact effect on your immune system. So let's do the self-compassion practice. This will have components of working with the inner critic, because I know many of you just finished that class. So once again, closing your eyes gently, knowing that each meditation is a gift to yourself. And once again, with your eyes closed, just take a deep breath in and breathe out through the mouth. And now let the breath release. Let the breath be as it is. And once again, fully begin to be with the breath and feel the breath. Not so much the thought of the breath as the felt sensation. So many things you can pay attention to, but can you just be with your breath fully? And can you begin to infuse that awareness with a kind of warmth? This breath that brings me life. Knowing that connecting to your breath, you're connecting to each breathing being on this earth. And now, in your mind's eye, imagine someone you really care for. Someone who has really contributed to your well-being. Bringing to mind this friend or teacher or family member. Someone near or far. Bringing that person's image into your mind and into your heart. And now say for this person, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and feel safe. May you find peace. Sending those wishes, focusing on that intention. And noticing that warmth that you already have inside you. The warmth that you can direct to anything in the world, including yourself. So now put one or both hands right at your heart. And you can just feel into that physical warmth, the softness of the hand to the chest, and the chest to the palm, and maybe you can feel the beating heart. So gathering all that warmth and tenderness. And as you have your hand there, say for yourself, being generous with yourself, say in your mind, may I be truly, deeply happy. May I feel safe and protected. May I find peace and joy. May I find ease in every moment. And whatever else you want to wish for yourself, send that wish now. And you can release the hand back down if that's comfortable. And now think back to any criticism you might have had of yourself today or this week. Maybe something harsh you said to yourself. Recognizing that judgment is a kind of suffering. So just remembering that self-criticism or mean thing you said, bringing it to mind, and bring awareness to how that judgment feels in your heart, in your mind, in your body. And now consider that whatever this feeling is, whatever this criticism is, it doesn't separate you from others. It actually connects you to everyone here right now and to all others. That it's one kind of suffering that's common to the human experience. That many people in this moment know what that suffering, that self-criticism feels like. And can you send compassion for yourself and all those beings that have said something similar to themselves? Sending the very expansive wish wherever they may be. May we all be happy. May I and all beings who have experienced this kind of suffering, may we all be happy. May we all be healthy. May we all be free of inner and outer harm. And may all beings be happy. And once again, ending with some self-compassion. Setting the intention to take care of this heart. And for just the last moment, maybe you want to place that hand right back to that beating heart of yours. Maybe it feels more comfortable this time. To my heart, this heart of mine. May you be well. Wishing for your own heart. All you've ever wanted was to be happy. May you be warm. May you be expansive. May you be safe. And may this heart find freedom despite all the challenges. And wishing for this heart peace and joy and good care. Ending with the intention, may I be kind to myself and notice the happiness, the safety that's already in this heart. And to end this meditation, you can thank your heart for opening and for engaging and for this practice of self-compassion. Again, self-kindness being the highest form of service. Acknowledging that you'll spend your whole life getting to know this heart and all the infinities of this heart that the mind cannot know that are already there. And you can release the hand back down. Listening for the bell. And welcome back. So that was a deep self-compassion practice. And as always, it's just nice to see how did that go for you? How was that practice? I see some good, some great. You can say it was difficult and it was hard and it was unfamiliar because maybe it's not a familiar practice to all of you and it can take some time to get into it. But we're kind of building that warmth of the heart to itself. We expand so much warmth outside, but it's so good to send warmth inside. Positive energy, release, meaningful. I think it's so meaningful to send compassion. This heart has suffered so much. Any human heart you take has suffered so much, has had so much heartbreak, so much happiness, so much joy, so much change lately, that it's so good to do this soft practice for yourself. I see all your comments. Thank you. So I was in a very poem kind of mood. So in the last 3 minutes, I thought I'd read you another poem. I think a lot of us have been feeling lost lately, that there's been so much movement, so much, I guess movement, not even in the physical sense, but in the sense of everything is changing around us. So I want to read you this poem called Lost. It's by David Wagoner. Stand still. The trees ahead and bushes behind you are not lost. Wherever you are is called here, and you must treat it as a powerful stranger, must ask permission to know it and be known. The forest breathes. Listen, it answers. I have made this place around you. If you leave it, you may come back again saying, here. No two trees are the same to raven. No two branches are the same to wren. If what a tree or a bush does is lost on you, you may be lost, but stand still. The forest knows where you are. You must let it find you. So just a short little poem. And what we've been doing, at least for these 25 minutes, is stillness, cultivating stillness so that everything can find you. And I love the idea of this poem that you're never lost. If you're here, if you're still, the forest will find you, life will find you. And it's so nice, even if we're separate, to be practicing in a group and to be still, but in a group and still together. So anyway, before we end in this last minute, you can just close your eyes so you can receive some wishes. You've been sending wishes out to a loved one, to all beings, to yourself. So you can just close your eyes and receive, and I'll send you the wishes. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find peace. May you allow yourself to be slow when you want to, or stand still when you want to stand still. And may your dreams tonight be full of self-kindness. May your whole week be full of self-compassion, awareness, and self-kindness. So for the last time, when you're ready, you can begin to open your eyes. And I think it's so nice to just practice accepting, practice receiving a good wish. And maybe it's good practice for sending it as well. If you can receive it, for me, you can send it to yourself. So I hope that this is one of your whole weekly practice, but I just want to thank you again for joining, for being here, for practicing, for doing this important work. And I'll be here every Wednesday guiding a meditation. I hope to see you again. We'll always do something different. So sweet dreams to you. And we can just do a quick wave bye. Bye, everyone. 8:25 on the dot. And maybe I'll see you next week. I'm so glad you came too. Bye. May you have a peaceful night. I'll see you again soon.